So this is a special class on the occasion of Nityananda Trayodasi. So we'll start with a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 1, verse number 7. Please repeat after me. Sankarshana Karana Toyashai Garbhodashai Chapayoptishai Seshascha Yasyam Shakalasha Nitya Nandakya Rama Sharanam Mamastu. Let's do it one more time. Everybody, loud voice, please. Sankarshana Karana Toyashai Garbhodashai Chapayoptishai Seshascha Yasyam Shakalasa Nitya Nandakya Rama Sharanam Mamastu. So the translation is, May Sri Nityananda Rama be the object of my constant remembrance. Sankarshana, Sheshanaga, and the Vishnus who lie on the Karana ocean, Garbha ocean, and the ocean of milk are his plenary portions and the portions of his plenary portions. Nityananda Rama ki jai. Om Ajnanatamiram Dhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshakarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So like I said, this is a special class on the eve of Nityananda Ram's appearance day, and the title of the presentation is Eternally Blissful. Eternally Blissful is the title of the presentation. Before I speak, I'd like to offer my humble obeisances to Srila Prabhupada disciples and senior Vaishnavas sitting in the audience. With their blessings and permission, I'd like to share something that I've prepared on this occasion of Nityananda Trayodasi. Actually, looking at this august audience, I'm actually really not qualified to speak. You're all very, very senior to me. I'd rather sit and listen to you. Please excuse me and please forgive me if I make any mistakes. I'd like to thank His Grace Namras Prabhuji, who has coordinated this festival, and also temple management for giving me this opportunity to speak. I'd also like to thank His Grace Ramchandra Prabhuji, who is my Siksha Guru, my constant inspiration, and my shelter. Okay, so the title of the presentation, Eternally Blissful. What is the Sanskrit translation for it?
Nityananda.
Nityananda. Thank you. Jai Nityananda. So, so Nitya Ananda is eternally blissful Nityananda Prabhu. In many bhajans we see Akarodha Paramananda Nityananda Ram, right? Parama Ananda, right? Eternally blissful. And if you see many Narottama Das Thakur bhajans, you actually see Narottama Guru Dukhi Nitai More Guru. So a big smile comes And anybody else? Anything else you remember? Ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Karo Kana Karo Ami Boro. He's always like, I'm so dukhi, please make me sukhi. And who does he go to? Nityananda Ram. So that is the, so let us hear the glories of this very, very special personality that is Nityananda Ram. And he has the treasure that everybody is looking for. And that treasure is this unlimited happiness. And that Nityananda Ram has. That unlimited happiness, that treasure. So let us see how he will give that treasure to us. So this past week I was actually invited to review a panel by the Department of Defense. And there were a lot of veterans and army officers, etc. And one Mataji actually caught my attention. She gave a 5-minute motivational speech. And this Mataji was actually having a very, very good life, very nice husband, they were living like that. And some differences came, they had to get divorced, and so they divorced. And again, life is going on, and she thought that life is going on happily. And then after 2 years, her ex-husband shows up at her house one day, and he says, I want to talk to you. And then he calls her out, and then he pulls out a gun. And he shot her multiple times, which led to paralysis. And also one bullet went through her jaw, so she cannot talk. She had to go through a lot of physical therapy. She was thinking that her life was going to be merry, merry, happy, happy. And then this happened. So this is the nature of the material world. That is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. That is the nature of this material world. So in this dukkhalayam ashashvatam material world, what is our hope? Our hope is this personality, Nityananda Ram. Okay? So before I begin, I would like to offer my sincere prayers and sincere acknowledgement to these exalted Vaishnavas. They are part of our Bhakti Vriksha. It is by their association, by their prayers and by their blessings, we are able to survive in Krishna consciousness. I want to thank them all for being here and being there all the way for us. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So this is going to be a very short talk. Namresh Prabhu, you have time till 8:20? 8:20. Okay, so 20 minutes. I'll try to see how much I can cover in this. Maybe he will give a grace 5 minutes here and there. We'll see. Namresh Prabhu. All right. Okay. So there are 3 topics that we're going to talk today. First one is who is Nitai, and what he has to offer to us. That's the second topic. And how do we accept it? That is the third topic. So these are the 3 short topics that we're going to cover. So let me first begin with who is Nitai. So anybody, any guesses? Who is Nitai? Balaram. Yes, thank you. So in the words of Narottam Das Thakura, he says what? Brajendra Nandana say, Sachit Sutta, Hoilo say, Balaram Hoilo Nitai. Balaram Hoilo Nitai. Simple, right? Balaram is Nitai. So, and who is Balaram? Balaram is the first expansion of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. And so this pastime where Lord Chaitanya, he actually wakes up one day and he calls his associates and he says, I had a dream, and in this, okay, so Anandarupa Mataji is asking, can you all move a little bit forward to accommodate more devotees coming? That'll happen by the end of the lecture, Mataji. So Lord Chaitanya shares this divine vision that he saw this beautiful personality, and who is this beautiful personality? He's a bluish personality on a huge chariot, and he has this emblem of palm tree, and he's chanting Krishna, 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 and he asks his associates, please go find him. Please go find this personality. And then the associates go in search of it. And the acharyas give us the commentary that what this means is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna nahi anya, right? Radha Krishna nahi anya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. And Krishna in our hearts is sitting in our hearts as Paramatma, as Chaitya Guru. He's going to inspire us to ask this question, where can I get the Guru? Where can I seek the Guru? That is the purport of that pastime. Okay? So, this Guru Tattva is exemplified by Nitai, Balaram, and Lakshmana. Right? So our first prayer every morning is Samsara Davana Lanita Loka, right? Tranaya Karunya Ghana Ghanatum. That Ghana Ghana is that rain cloud, right? Rain cloud. And who is that rain cloud? That is Guru. And we are burning in this fire of material existence. And who is the savior? That is Guru, that rain cloud Guru, right? And we have all studied in the school. Where does the cloud get its water from? From the ocean. That's the water cycle, right? And that ocean is that ocean of mercy is Nitai. Okay? That's where the Guru gets his water from to give us. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur actually gives us another commentary where he says, who is Avadut? You know, and Nityananda Prabhu is called as Avaduta Shiroman. So, who is Avadut? Usually, if some devotees, when we're doing seva or when we're doing a project, if the devotee is not listening to the proper instructions and khud ka manmani kar raha hai and he's acting on his own, then he's called as Avadut. Sometimes we tease him and we call him Lo Avadut aa gaya abhi, you know. So, but Avadut as a serious meaning, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur actually gives that meaning to us. A is Akshara. Akshara is inexhaustible mercy. Inexhaustible Bala also, because that is Balaram. And Varneya means highly respectable. And Du, Avadhuta Du means is free from material bondage. That is Du, Da, represented by Durga. And last Ta means Tattvamasi. That's Guru, that's Balaram, that is leading us to absolute truth, that is Krishna himself. Thank you for the music in between. So now that is briefly who is Nitai. That is the Supreme Personality of Servitorship. Supreme Personality in the mood of serving. That is Nitai. Now, what is he has to offer to us, right? So that is the next quick topic. And what he has to offer to us, any guesses? What can Nityananda Ram give us? Mercy?
Eternal
Mercy of Gauranga?
Gauranga. Strength.
Krishna Prema?
Strength.
Eternal bliss. Thank you. That was spot on. So why is so Nitai can give us eternal bliss? If he can give us eternal bliss, that means that he has it, right? Now, why is Nitai the most blissful person? Why is it that he is the most blissful person? The reason is because Nitai does selfless service, and that selfless service is real bhakti. And Lakshmana in Ramayana, he is defined as Lakshmi Sampanna. Lakshmi Sampanna is Lakshmana. That means that he is a possessor of all good fortune. If you remember Ramayana, Lakshmana went with Ram for 14 years. For 14 years he did not eat, he did not sleep. Where is Lakshmi? Where is the fortune? For 14 years he did not sleep, he did not eat. Where is the fortune?
Service.
That's the service of Ram and Sita is the greatest fortune anybody can get. That Lakshmana got. So that is Lakshmi Sampanna. And in the next avatar, what is he doing? He's switching the roles now. Now, you know, Lakshmana is not thinking like, okay, I was your younger brother and you made me work a lot, and now I'm going to come as your elder brother. Let us switch the roles. You serve me for a change. He didn't think like that, right? Why did he switch? Why did he become elder? Balaram was elder, Nitai was elder to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why did he do that? He saw the Lord suffering in Ramayana when he was a younger brother. He saw the Lord suffering for 14 years. And now is the time when he wants to come as elder brother, and wants to offer protection, wants to take care of his brother. So that is the reason Nitai comes as an elder brother, and he arranges everything for him. Okay. So so what else can he offer us? The second thing that he can offer us is unlimited mercy. Unlimited mercy. So we see in these unlimited plans, right? Unlimited plans, it is like that. That unlimited mercy is what Nitai can offer us. So the most forgiving is Nitai. How is that? How is that the most forgiving is Nitai, right? So I'm not going to narrate the pastime of Jagai and Madhai. We have a better way to show it to you. Jagai and Madhai, we all remember the pastime of Jagai and Madhai. Who gives Jagai and Madhai the mercy? Nityananda Ram, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't give readily mercy, but it is Nityananda Ram who gets them mercy. And Narottama Das Thakura, he sings in this version, Dina Dina Jata Shilo, Harinam Udarilo, Tara Sakshi, the witness is Jagai and Madhai, Tara Sakshi, Jagai and Madhai. Now if you remember, Lakshmana, after he wakes up after Sanjeevani, after he wakes up, immediately, you know what he says to Ram? He says, Bhai, let's go kill that Ravana. This is what Lakshmana says. Now, the same Ravana came as Madhai. Yeah, the same Ravana came as Madhai, and Nityananda Prabhu is begging for mercy from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to do. Isn't that awesome? That is Nitai. That is the Nitai, okay? And the second one is most munificent. Most munificent. Who is most munificent? To our knowledge, who is most munificent? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the verse we
Namo Mahavadanyaya.
Right? Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauradushya Namaha. We call him the most munificent. What? Is there any other personality more munificent even than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Nityananda Ram. Let us see how that is, right? So there's this pastime of Kala Krishna Das, and Kala Krishna Das is a personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they go on this South India Yatra, right? And this Kala Krishna Das gets attracted to these Bhattari women. They are gypsies from Kerala. He gets attracted to the women. And now, we're talking about Kala Krishna Das, who is personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That itself is a very, very tall order. Personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And on top of it, he was a Brahmana with a pious background. He was a very, very simple, seriously sadhana practicing Brahmana. Now this person, he got attracted. He got attracted to this gypsy woman. And now what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does? He goes and he actually gets him back. He gets him back and he goes back to Jagannath Puri, and there in front of Sarvabhaumacharya, calls for a meeting, and he says, I am rejecting this person. I am rejecting this person. I don't want to see him around me anymore. Now, this person who was rejected by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the most munificent incarnation, who is giving him mercy? Nityananda Ram. Nityananda Ram, headed by Jagadananda Pandit and two other devotees. It was Mukunda and Damodar. All these four devotees, they go and they make a nice plan, and they go and tell Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you know what? We have a plan. We have a plan for Kala Krishna Das. Now he can go to Bengal and he can serve Sachimata and he can serve Advaita Acharya. There's so much service from him. Let us send him there. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, okay. This is the person who is rejected by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now how is he getting the mercy? From Nityananda Ram. So that is the mercy of Nityananda Mahaprabhu. So now to the third part. How do we accept that mercy? Right? Mercy is there, right? Mercy is there. How do we accept that mercy? So that brings us to the third part, and I think we're keeping on time here. First is receive the mercy. And there's prasadam, you have to take it. You cannot look at it and say, oh, Haribo, right? You have to accept the prasadam. The way you receive the mercy, the first principle is humility. That's the first and foremost of all. If you don't think that you're here, nothing will flow to you. If you think you're up there, nothing will flow to you, right? If you think you're here, something will flow to you. That is humility. And that was demonstrated by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who is the author of Magnum Opus Chaitanya Charitamrita, right? And this Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he's 90-year-old and he gets a dream, he gets a vision. And in that vision comes Nityananda Ram. And he asks him to go to Vrindavan. That is Nityananda Ram, that's the one who leads him there. And then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami takes on this huge task of writing this Chaitanya Charitamrita. And in the beginning of writing Chaitanya Charitamrita, the first prayers, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writes, I am more sinful than Jagai and Madhai. And this is one of the very, very exalted Vaishnava acharyas we're talking about. That is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And he's saying, I'm more sinful than Jagai and Madhai. Do you know what that means? That is being humble. That is really, really being humble. If we have time, we'll talk about one special feature of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. But let's keep going. One time, one devotee came to Srila Prabhupada and he asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, please bless me to remain humble. And Srila Prabhupada, you know what he said? First become humble. Then you can think about remaining humble. So, association is the key. Association, Vaishnava association is the key. When we're in the association of Vaishnavas, someone else will pull your leg and will teach us humility. Right? Being in the association is very, very important. The second aspect is gratitude. Right? We have to thank for their causeless mercy. There are 6 billion people. Not everybody is in the temple today. In one temple or another, not everybody is there. Right? Why is that? Why is that? That's causeless mercy. Right? It is causeless mercy of Sri Sri Gauranitai, these two brothers. Right? And then the third aspect is tolerance. And Srila Prabhupada actually teaches this. When he was cultivating these hippies, he actually turned them into happies, right? That is again the feature of Nityananda Ram. And how is he dealing with this? One day in the Bowery in the room, one hippie comes and he wants to apply tilak. There is no water around. You know what he does? He takes out a bunch of saliva and it starts rubbing on the chandan. And he wants to apply the tilak. And immediately Srila Prabhupada comes there and he gets water to him. It's okay, don't worry, take water. That's how much Srila Prabhupada tolerated, right? So the second principle is rectify. Rectify. If you forget the whole presentation, if you want to remember one sentence, that is that sentence. What is that? Do not offend devotees. Please remember that. If you forget the whole presentation, remember that one line. Do not offend devotees. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Jagai and Madhai. Prabhu bole, Torara na kari paap, Jagai Madhai bole, Arnare baap. These are the verses from Chaitanya Bhagavat. Mahaprabhu said, na kari paap. Jagai Madhai said, na mere baap. This is exactly what they said, right? So, please do not offend the Vaishnavas. And if you remember the past time, Jagai and Madhai, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu takes their sins, what happens? Immediately his body turns black. Devotees are relishing even that because he is now looking like Krishna. Right? After some time, the black disappears and it goes like a cloud up there. And then Advaita Acharya, who is technically curious, he's now asking, oh my Lord, what just happened? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I took away all the sins of Jagai and Madhai and they haven't disappeared. They're still up there and we have the package ready. Okay? If anybody offends Vaishnavas, I'm going to deliver that package free. Prime, free shipping. I'm going to deliver that package free. This is what he's going to do. All the package of that sins of Jagai and Madhai, that is ready for anybody who offends Vaishnavas. So that is one of the very, very important lessons. Rectify. And last is remind ourselves of impeccable sadhana actually pleases Guru and Krishna. Pakka Shravanam and Kirtan, regular hours for Shravanam and Kirtanam, attentive chanting. We're not trying to finish our rounds. We're trying to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. World will not become a better place because you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. you might become a better person, because the world is not going to change. You might become a better person. And the third is offer realistic prayers. Offer realistic prayers. Pray for seva. Pray for enthusiasm. Pray for strong faith in Guru and Krishna. Pray for sincere japa. Right? These are the prayers that we can offer realistically. Okay? And here is a concluding prayer. You can all read with me if you know this verse. Ajanu lambita bhujau kanakavadhato sankirtanai kapitaro kamalaya daksho vishwambaro vijavaro yugadharmapalo vande jagat priyakaro karunadharo. This is a beautiful prayer by Vrindavan Thakur in Chaitanya Bhagavata. It says, I offer my respects unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, whose arms are extended down to their knees, who have golden yellow complexions, and who inaugurated the congregational chanting of the holy names. Their eyes resemble the petals of a lotus. They are the maintainers of all living entities. They are the best of the Brahmanas, protectors of religious principles of this age, the benefactors of the universe, and the most merciful of all incarnations. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Ram. His Holiness Devamrita Maharaj actually tells one very, very important point. Lust is one of the informidable enemies for a sadhaka. What is that enemy? Lust. Lust is the most informidable enemy. And there is a solution for it. What is that solution to control lust? Devamrita Maharaj says, from the bottom of your heart, you have to scream Nityananda Ram. Okay? You should scream as loud as you can that your lungs are going to explode. Okay? Let's try it one time. Okay? Nityananda! One more time. Let's try one more time. Nityananda! Now let's try it one more time, but this time from the bottom of our hearts. Lungs will tear apart, but lips should not move. Lips should not move. Some great souls actually get their voice out. I don't know how. Lips don't move. Then no voice comes out. That's how you practice Nityananda Ram at your office. Okay? Alright, with one closing message from these two divine brothers, Shri Gauranga and Nityananda. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Always, always, always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.